Porcelain Doll. Once upon a time, in a land far away, where good kings and spring reigned over a fair and lovely land, there was a young princess. This princess was fair and kind, and everything in her life was perfect, and she was given the best of everything. And all people, not just her mother and father, adored her. But even in this perfect fairy tale land, this girl grew into a young woman one day. And one day she grew very ill. She began to cough, and a rash spread over her body. Her parents fretted and worried, and the doctor they sent for, and the priest they called for, and even the witch they enlisted. None of them could help her. Then they sent for an inventor. "We'll do anything to keep her well," they told him. And the inventor made a porcelain suit, and the girl went into the porcelain suit, and she got better. But when she asked to have it removed, her parents were confused. But it's such a useful suit, and so beautiful, and it keeps you safe from all illnesses, and keeps you looking forever young. So why would you want to take it off?" She tried to argue, but her parents laughed and dismissed her, and would not hear another word. And they all went to play croquet and drink lemonade on that which was a perfect spring day. A day came many, many years later when the princess is to be wed. Despite being 30, she looked not a day over 18 due to her porcelain suit. And she attracted both a lot of attention from the men and a lot of sneers from the women. The men talked to her and found her lovely, but one by one they all left when they learned they could never remove her suit. The princess objected, and her parents laughed when the princess again asked to have the suit removed. "But what if you get sick?" they said, and led the daughter outside into the sun to drink lemonade. Years passed, the king and queen grew old, and the princess did too, although she still looked 18 instead of the 50 years that she had lived. Her parents fell ill and died, and for the first time in many years, she saw her neighbors and friends again. All of them were in shock, seeing her again, seeing that she still looked 18. They were, the men and women, jealous of one that nothing, even time, could touch. But deep in her heart, something did touch the princess. The grief of her parents' loss and the loneliness of years of isolation had left her heart sick and her soul weak. She told the inventor, who was now 90 years young, of her ailment, but he would not believe she was really ill because the suit kept her outside appearances pristine. And so she went to others, but no one would believe she was ill or sad because she looked so beautiful and so perfect. And she could not take off the suit herself. And so she took every elixir and potion she could find, delving further into despair with every failure that she had. Eventually, too full of grief, she sat down and could go no further. She sat and cried, but the tears would not flow. They backed up inside her suit until she drowned in her own loneliness. A few days later, some people of this perfect village found her, and no one there ever knew what she died of, because she was so beautiful and perfect and fair. And so they took her to the town square and set her there for all to see. A beautiful fair maiden to welcome all to their perfect village, one they never knew at all.